officers. Our officers in Miami as well, we welcome, representing the WBA, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so we are about to start. We just go on to the main event of the night. And interestingly, Ghanaians are asking me if we can get closer to the ringside, but no, Prince, I'm sure go to the app, Andy Glow television, and that is where you can really get it live and watch. So get Andy Glow, Andy Glow TV, get Andy Glow TV of course, and watch us live. Richard Lartey Harrison is about coming to the ring shortly. We just actually heard the American anthem sang in the ring. We are getting ready for the main bout of the evening. Richard Lartey Harrison, WBA, of course, international championship through shortly. Harrison from Ghana. Yes, so Lartey Harrison actually song, of course, into the ring. So Shatawale is beaming here, of course, inside the arena, the Hard Rock Casino. Yes, so there they go. See the two boxers. Richard Lartey Harrison showcasing Shatawale. The music is beaming here inside the arena. Amazing stuff. Mine oh mine. The crowd is stunned hearing the song here, of course. Shatawale.
I think things like this are really good for Ghana. Ghana musicians. Yes. You know, showbiz goes. And I think that is good that Shatawale song is being played here.
Absolutely.
Kind of flavor, new dimension whatsoever.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I like chose this.
Sure. Richard Lartey Harrison, I can see him, of course, very confident in the background. Mino. We are getting ready about Andy Glow TV, bringing you live coverage of the fight here. Of course, this is Rockford. Here comes Richard Lartey Harrison. He's in the ring.
That's the man.
This Richard Lartey. Confidence. Yes, and there he goes. Dancing to the team, Shatawale's team. Lartey Harrison is already here. Okay, so Pettigrew is coming through. Deontay Pettigrew is coming through the the home favorites. And just shout out to this cup coming through. Boxers in the ring. The boxers are in the ring. Richard Lartey Harrison.
I think I like his confidence level.
Of course.
That he's not intimidated anything. I mean, I can tell you that 99% of the crowd here are all for dating.
Amazing.
I mean, you will expect that. He is from the A side and he's Chicago's baby. Still undefeated, of course. We are hoping that it's going to come level.
Absolutely.
Not just that. I mean, the stakes are high for him.
Lartey is I'm very confident in me. We are hoping to see, it grow, the confidence grow, as the rounds progresses on.
That's true. I think if you watch the two boxers, Mr. Lartey is the most, not just matured one, but very experienced.
That's a handsome heavyweight.
I don't know why he calls himself handsome.
Yeah.
He doesn't put fear in anybody.
Oh my God.
He's like the sweet person.
Absolutely.
I mean, you hear some very interesting nicknames and
your mic.
Yes. It sends shivers down your body.
Yes.
But yeah. In any way,
the Bronze Bomber.
Yes.
Yes. The real deal. Interesting stuff. So
the Terminator, they're
exactly
all those interesting names.
Fear into your opponent, with even your name and stuff.
The son of the eagle, just like Richard Lartey calls himself.
Okay.
Well, we hope
son of the eagle.
To fly.
All right. So of course we are through. And 292 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the son of the eagle, Richard Harrison.
292 pounds, Lartey 292 pounds. I mean, that's quite heavy, isn't it?
Yes, very, very.
Wearing the Chicago Bears colors.
Okay.
He is Chicago's champion. He is the current 14-0 undefeated World Boxing Council Thunderbox heavyweight champion at 290 pounds from Chicago, Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, the handsome heavyweight Deontay Tank.
So it's all, of course, stand here. We are getting set, of course. Now, Lartey,
Yes, Lartey not the least bit,
of course, you know, not the least bit intimidated at all. Yeah, she feels less intimidated at this stage, and it's good for him, you know.
and I think it comes from the fact that he's traveled so much.
Absolutely,
he's fought
absolutely.
boxers in their own kind of space.
Sure,
So
sure.
it sort of gives you so much confidence because we've seen it before.
So,
you don't
you know,
really get
Lartey
intimidated.
292 and Pettigrew 290. So, I mean, the sport is very, very.
Just two, what do you call it? Two LBS difference.
Absolutely,
You know,
yeah.
2 pound
2 pound difference.
I don't think it's going to make any difference. You know, in the heavyweight division, you really want to be lightweighted. Absolutely. Be able to orchestrate your plans.
Absolutely.
You know, in that order. Because bouts like this, you always go in with a plan.
I'm very happy for, you know, Richard Lartey Harrison here, and I mean the first Ghanaian boxer to open up, you know, such, you know, an edifice here. And for me, it's a sell-out for the chap. And just like you said, as time moves on, if Harrison actually maintains composure, he can do something better for Ghana.
Yes, and I think that Ghanaian boxers have shown that they can actually win in the US of A. If you remember last November, it was John Lai who came
John
here
Lai
to secure a very
exactly.
important victory. Of
I think in
course,
Florida,
he
right?
knocked down his opponent in between those rounds, and of course at the end day he was able to get that unanimous decision. I think that given the chance, we can actually show our mettle, given the right preparations, the right
Okay, so
management.
I think one is actually on course, and the two boxers, of course, are now in action. Lartey coming through. Lartey actually targets, you know, Pettigrew. Lartey should go on,
yes.
and he should follow up. But Lartey actually relaxes, and Pettigrew will come closer again. Once again, we're still in round one. Lartey now.
So you can
with
see
confidence.
that
Yep.
Richard Lartey is very agile. You can see that he can eat those punches as and when he's being thrown at him.
Exactly.
He's very ready for this boxer.
Exactly.
And I think his shape is superb. He doesn't look like a stamina suspect.
No.
I think he has his game plan already in motion. But this is what I don't expect him to do.
Exactly.
You know, yes, just like he said, if it comes for them to do those battles, whether boxing, he will box. Brawling, he's going to brawl.
Exactly.
And I think that's the most important thing. That's what we're all hoping that he
Absolutely.
He's not the least bit intimidated, and that's what I love about him.
Yep.
It's first round, but he's indicating.
Good one from Lartey. That's a
Resilience.
very sweet one.
Yes.
Pettigrew will come to the ribs of Lartey, but I think still the action is in the middle of the ring, and I like the stance of Lartey. He's actually coming, I mean, at the boxer. He's not actually receding at all, and that's a very good sign from the Ghanaian. He goes through, you know, with the flying punch, and
I think Lartey is working on the inside.
Absolutely.
And of course, if he's able to get those double combinations, I think he's going to be a tough customer for Pettigrew.
Absolutely.
You can see that anytime he goes in the inside, Pettigrew seems to stagger. And
Exactly.
he seems to suffer.
Exactly.
And I think that's what Lartey is a good boxer. Early rounds, he's probably sizing his boxer, his opponent up.
Sure.
And let's just see how he pans out, though. I think that he's going to give a good account of himself. Like he said, it's a 50-50 bout.
Yes.
Yes. And that is one thing that I'm hoping that he doesn't
Lartey
do,
shouldn't actually absorb
you know,
it. It's, you know, so much punches at this stage. You know, you just have to just avoid those punches. Go in for yours, and trust me, you can actually make an impact in the ring. So Lartey goes through once again, but Pettigrew is actually making an impact in the first round. He goes through with the jabs. He's actually taking all the jabs at this stage, and Richard Lartey from Ghana should actually raise high the flag of Ghana.
You see Richard defenses. He has such a very superb defenses. You know, he blocks with those two hands, and you're not able to penetrate through. Mind you, Deontay is noted for his resilience and of course his heavy punches. But you can see that Lartey has somehow marshaled a good defense, and it's not really getting to him.
Yeah. This will never happen. You know, he should never allow the guy to just come up to him, to be hitting him, to be actually jabbing him from all angles. For me, that is
I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. I don't think that in as much as you are experienced and as much as you know that you are in a better position, you know, I don't think that you should eat so much punches.
great round.
Wonderful round.
Yeah, great round.
Wonderful round. If you ask me, I think it was very tight. Not easy, predictable. Both boxers gave a good account of themselves. There were very good double combinations. And so far, I think this round was really tight. I'm not even sure
which of them I'm going to give it to. This arena will leave a memory, of course, in this fight. I mean, being the first time ever that a boxing part of this fight is being actually showcased here inside, the Hard Rock Casino.
Yes, this is the very, very first edition. They say it's going to be in a series. And we were hoping that when Lartey is able to give a good account of himself, that will open doors for other Ghanaian boxers to actually come here and showcase themselves. And of course, Aniglo TV, Boxing Ghana will be in hand. We'll try and, carve that niche. We'll try and build that rapport so that other boxers are able to actually come here and fight.
Superb. So we are now going to round 2 here, and there they go. Pettigrew will come in, of course. It is a middle, ring action, the center of the ring. Lartey will come through, but this chap always, really loves to go to the ribs of the Ghanaian. But the Ghanaian is still, sizing is opening. Good one from Lartey, and it's actually staggered. Pettigrew. That was a very brilliant one from Lartey. Lartey has the opportunity, he can go through, but when he stands, solo and I'm waiting for those punches. That is where my fear actually increases. But nice one from Lartey Harrison. He's actually beat me with confidence. He's actually growing. Round 2 this time around, and I think Lartey is actually impressive.
I think that cements the fact that he said he's coming into this about knowing that it's a 50-50 chance, and of course he's ready to make amends. He actually wants to cement himself and his name in the annals of heavyweight boxing, and I think that so far he's been doing well. I mean, he watched the likes of Daniel Dubois that he fought, and he gave a good account of himself. I think he sees himself getting to the top. And of course, that is what is going to happen. And so far, so good. He's showing good signs.
Absolutely. Lartey actually was caught up, of course, on the ring, on the ropes at this stage. But this is what he must really avoid:
the jabs. The long range jabs is what he must avoid, especially because if he's not putting in good defense.
Because Lartey.
That was a rabbit punch. The referee should have cautioned Pettigrew. He hit him at the back of his head. That was a very bad rabbit punch.
Now, what is Lartey doing at this stage? Lartey.
This is exactly what I didn't know. You could see that Lartey took a dive right there. You could see Lartey took a dive right there. And this is what we've been talking against.
Lartey actually goes down in round 2. Lartey goes down, and this for me, mine oh mine. So the fight is all over. Round 2, knockout. It's all over. Pettigrew has knocked down Lartey in round 2. Incredible performance.
Let's be very honest here. You could see that Lartey was lining himself up for the guy to just hit him, and I see we follow Lartey so well. And these are some of the things that we talk about,
That's exactly my point.
Because this fight, the more this fight travel, the more you just know that Lartey was
John himself. Just watch the replay. He was working, and then he got hit, and then he went down.
He was very disappointed. I am so disappointed because he left himself undefended, unmarked whatsoever. It was as if he was just saying, I'm inviting, give me a point, let me go down.
Mine oh mine. Oh, Sammy, I'm really worried. I'm sad, and I don't know how.
I am sad.
Just watch the replay again. Protect your face. Protect the face. The guy went in, he hit him, and he actually flung himself down to the canvas.
Yes.
Yes.
What the way he went down.
He went down.
He went down expectedly. Like this.
Mine oh mine, so it's all over here, and all the crowd will be living here. It's all over. Pettigrew has increased his tally, of course.
You can see that most of the crowd are booing because they felt that Pettigrew didn't give a good account of himself.
Exactly.
But for that knockdown.
Yes, mine oh mine. It was obvious. Hit me and let me go.
Yeah.
Anyway,
somehow
interesting stuff here. So, boxing fans, of course, go home. All those watching us on Amico television, remember that the fight is all over. Round 2, knockouts. Harrison has been knocked out indeed, but that knockout for me, clearly, is I'm really sad, and I don't know what to do. I'm lost for words. But let's hope for the better moving forward, of course, in Ghana boxing. And Richard Lartey, in the first round, he was superb, he was excellent, and I was thinking he would have maintained the same composure in the first round, of course, moving forward. But clearly, it was that Pettigrew is beatable. I mean, he's beatable.
He's so beatable. I mean, if you watch this particular fight, especially in the first half, did I even say first half? The first round. Then, of course, the early embers of the second round as well. He always looked stamina suspect. He looked like a boxer who was not sharp. He looked at the boxer
Atlanta caught him unaware so many times. Hits him very hard. You realize that he hits him. You actually heard the roar from the crowd. That should tell you. Yeah.
Round number 2, referee Mark Nelson counted to the count of 10. Representing now WBA. Here she is, the Romy Gill, your winner in the new World Boxing Association Continental America's Heavyweight Champion, the handsome heavyweight, Deontay Pettigrew.
Well, I would have loved to see the Ghanaian, wear these belts, so that I'll be so much proud of myself. But I would clearly, I think that
I would too, especially in a fight where in the round 1 you saw how Lartey gave a very good
it was a
account
very
of himself.
beautiful round 1, and
Even in the round 2, you still saw Lartey hitting Pettigrew. So as to how this knockout came,
it was too obvious. It was too obvious, too obvious. Anyway, so it's all over here. Anilo TV. We promised, we delivered. We brought you live coverage of the fight, of course, from the Hard Rock Casino, and it's all over. The Ghanaian, has actually tasted defeat once again, and he was knocked out in round 2 by the Chicago, the handsome 15-0. His increase, of course, is tallied, of course, of records. That's Pettigrew, and well.
First off, congratulations. We're going to call you 2-belt 10 from now on. 2-belt 10. Hey, y'all know I got to start with it. Thank y'all for coming out. Y'all have no idea what this means to up-and-coming prospect contender fighters. Everybody at the show, we appreciate y'all. This is our first show at the casino, but it won't be our last. So we got to thank y'all for coming out. Always got to shout out my promoter, Bobby Hicks. He put it all together. We were stressing like crazy today, but we put it together. My team, my head coach there in Kelowna, Henry Coyle, Johnny Lewis, Quinn McLean, everybody out here, my stablemates. Hey, we going up. This just opened the door for much bigger opportunities. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Hey, pay-per-view this year.
Oh, yeah.
2-belt 10 on BXHTV. Let's bring in Sam Kelowna, the legendary trainer. Sam, congratulations. Tell us all about what was different this time to train for this title fight.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody for coming. Bobby Hicks who put this together. Tank is like a sponge. He's picking up everything we teach him. He's hungry. He wants this. But he's doing it for the people. He's doing it for you guys. The state, he wants to never has to fight. He loves it. So he's here for a reason. He wants to be a world champion. That's the only reason.
Sam Kelowna, Chicago's champion. Okay, hold on. We want his opponent here, Richard Harrison, wants to say a few words. We're gonna let him talk. He don't get to say no goddamn words. Back to Tim. Why he get to say words? He don't get the microphone. Who want to say something? He don't get the microphone. Hey, my team, y'all good? He don't get the microphone. Back to me, Bobby. You want to say something? He don't get the microphone. Hey, let me tell y'all something. For those who not aware, when I won this green belt, he jumped in the ring after I knocked his homie out. He jumped in the ring and said, hey, I challenge you. I want to fight you. Now he got knocked out. Now he won't talk. He don't get to talk. That's it. We're out of time, I believe. All right, Bobby Henderson. Bobby Henderson.
Hi guys, I congratulate everybody for coming. We had a good fight, but I had a good preparation, but my strategy didn't go well with me. But I know I have to stand still. Like the count didn't get me well, we're going to start from 6. And I congratulate Deontay. Now he's the champion, but I'm pleading with his team to give me a better rematch.
Looks like they don't want a rematch. Interesting, isn't it?
I'm always down to talk
Because, it's simple. People come here in as much as they support one boxer, they want to see a good fight. When you give such debacle of a fight, definitely you have excesses. And such excesses are what we see. You understand? Because you wouldn't want to come in, pay a certain amount of money, hoping to get a good fight. You remember our earlier interviews, even with the police chief and with some supporters, they were all saying that they were not going to predict, they were hoping to get a good fight. So people pay to watch a good fight. Okay, so they watch you do so.
Let me get closer and get a shot of the boxers. I'll be back.
Definitely.
See you at the fight section. Remember boxing.